For day 3, our next exercise is going to be combining directionality into distinct shapes. So what I recommend for this exercise is just some scrap paper and something to write with. Because when we do our exercises, what I want you to be listening for is what shape do you hear? So we're going to be drawing little patterns. If you hear the notes moving upward, you would draw like kind of an upslope. And if you hear the notes going downward, you would draw a downslope. And if you hear the notes repeating, you would draw a straight line. So our goal with today's exercise is to combine some. So yesterday we were doing just up, just down, just the same, but now we're gonna maybe blend two. Let's keep it simple. Like let's say 2 to 3 different types of movements in one single example. So for example, if I were to do a little scale such as, notice that I'm moving up. We have an up slope and then a slight dip at the end. We don't slope down all the way because we have a much larger upward movement and just a little dip down. Another example, I might do something. Here we can think of, we start by going up, but then we go deeply down. So our down slope in that case is bigger than our up slope. What if I do something like this? There's a bit of repetition at the start. So we have a straight line, dip, and slope up. All right. So this is what I mean by combining different directions to see if you can pinpoint the shape. It's a little bit harder to do. So if you don't get these all right, don't be too hard on yourself. This is all for the benefit of practice. Okay. So let's start with our examples and exercises. Okay, so our shape here is we're moving up, slightly dipping down, and then going back up. It's a nice little pattern, hey? So we're moving down, and then we flatline at the top because we have a repetition. Here's our next one. Okay, so we have an upslope, and then we flatten out for the repetition at the end. Some wacky notes there. We start low, we move way up, and then we move a little bit lower. Now this whole movement was nothing but upslope. We started low, we kept going up, 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 up the whole way through. So generally the shape is that we start and dip into a valley and rise back up. This one should have a nice kind of U shape to it. Okay, so this is inverted from the one we just did. We start low, we go quite high, and then we come back down. Maybe not as low as we started, but pretty close to the way. Let's do a harmonic interval example. What's going on with that slope? Well, it's all down. Start high, go a little lower, go a little lower. So quite a steep incline, and then we drop way down, even lower than we started. Let's do one more. Start high and we're getting lower, dip back up, not quite as high as we started. So the more you get a feel for directionality in different integrated ways, where you hear down and up motions, or up and same, and so forth, the better equipped you're going to be to actually move on to the next step, which we're not going to do in this 30-day series. That's going to be a whole other thing. But to capture exactly the notes that are being played. And that's kind of what we're working towards, but it takes a lot of steps to get to that point.